Hi. In the next couple of lessons, we're going to look at how to open the bidding when you hold a very strong hand. Now, so far in our lessons, we've restricted ourselves to opening hands in the range between about 11 or 12 up to about 19 high card points. And we've always found a way to open these hands with a bid at the one level. But there are times when you will be dealt a hand that contains more than 19 high card points. In this lesson, number 22, we'll address how to deal as opener with balanced hands ranging 20 to 22 high card points. And in the next lesson, number 23, we'll cover hands that are even stronger than that. But for now, let's look at how to bid hands where opener has a balanced 20 to 22 high card points. Now we open these with an opening bid at the 2 level. We bid 2 no trumps. The opening bid of 2 no trump shows 20 to 22 high card points in a balanced hand, and certainly no singleton or void. Sometimes we can be a little more tolerant of semi-balanced shapes, but for now, let's just remember that there's certainly no singleton or void in our hand. Like all no trump opening bids and all no trump rebids, the bid is a limit bid. That tells partner your strength to a fairly narrow point range. Limit bids are never forcing, and partner can always pass if they can see no future in bidding on. Here are some examples of hands that would open with an opening bid of 2 no trumps. As you can see, we've got hands of strength between 20, 21 and 22 high card points, and they're all very balanced. That's a fairly straightforward bid, but as often in our bidding lessons, the opening bid is straightforward. It's when we think about the responses that things get a bit more complicated. So let's look first at the simplest possible response by partner, when all they can do is pass. If you're responding to partners opening 2 no trump, you must remember that they're showing a strong hand, at least 20 high card points, and up to about 22 high card points. So you should only pass if you have fewer than about 5 high card points yourself. Any other bid by responder is forcing to a game level contract. So we only pass when we think game is really unlikely. But here are some examples of hands where it probably is correct to pass the 2 no trump opener by your partner. The first one, we've got 3 high card points, but it really doesn't look as though game's going to be very likely here. Your hand is really weak. Partner's never going to be able to get entry to your hand to play away towards his strong honours, and it's going to be really difficult for him to make a game level contract. Similarly with hand 2, the same applies here. Here you've only got 2 high card points. Again, pass is definitely the best option. Note on hand 3, if you held this hand and partner had opened one no trump, we would certainly have sought to play in 2 spades to limit the damage, and we'd make a weak takeout bid. However, over 2 no trump openings, there is no room for a weakness takeout. Any bid by responder shows enough points for game and is forcing to a game level contract. So here we would have to pass 2 no trump and hope that partner's good hand helps them avoid going down by too many tricks. Responder has 5 or more high card points. They know that there is a combined 25 high card points between opener and responder's hand, so there is definitely enough for a game level contract. Now we must find the best contract based on our hand. Now often this will be 3 no trump, but don't forget that a major suit contract may be safer and better, so we must investigate ways of finding a major suit game if that's possible. So with 6 or more cards in a major, it's really simple. Simply bid 4 of your major suit. Partner you know is likely to hold at least 2 of that suit, so you have a fit. If you've got 5 cards in a major suit, bid 3 of your major. This is just like our 3 major response if opener had opened 1 no trump, which we learned in lesson 6, where a jump to 3 of the major shows exactly 5 cards in the major suit, and ask opener to bid 4 of the major if they hold 3 or more cards in that major suit. Otherwise, with only 2 cards in that major suit, they would simply bid 3 no trump. And with 4 cards in a major suit, we can use the Stamen convention, as we learned last week. Here, a reply of 3 clubs to an opening 2 no trump bid asks partner to show a 4 card holding in a major suit. Now we'll see examples of this in a few slides' time. Otherwise, the most likely response is 3 no trump, suggesting no interest in a major suit contract. Let's have a look at some examples. Hand A. Responder knows there's a 6-2 fit. Partner must have a balanced hand of some sort, so they must have at least 2 spades. Here, your 6 spades coupled with their holding of 2 gives you a 6-2 fit in spades, and you have enough points for a game level contract between you. So simply bid 4 spades. Hand B. Responder has 5 hearts and they want to know whether opener has at least 3 cards in hearts. So here, responder bids 3 hearts. Opener will now choose to bid either 4 hearts if they've got a 3 card or more holding in the heart suit. Otherwise, they'll simply bid 3 no trump if they only hold 2 cards in hearts. In hand C, this is one where we'd simply bid 3 no trump. Our suit's a minor suit, and it's really not worth the bother of trying to bid this and show that we've got a decent minor suit. Just simply bid 3 no trump, and partner will pass, and we'll play in 3 no trump. Here are some more examples. Now, in all of these, partner has exactly 5 high card points, and they want to find the best game contract. Hand D, again, a 6 card holding in spades. The bid is 4 spades. They know that opener has at least 2 spades for their bid, and between them, the opener has a minimum of 20 high card points. Your 5 makes 25, and so it's very likely that 4 spades is the best contract. So simply bid 4 spades here, and partner will pass and play and let you play in 4 spades. Hand E, we've got that 5 card major suit holding again. We'd like to know how many cards opener has in spades. So here we bid 3 spades. Opener must now choose to either play in 4 spades or in 3 no trump. They'd choose 3 no trump if they only held 2 cards in the spade suit. If they held 3 or more cards in spades, they would choose 4 spades, which would be a better contract to play because you have a fit in the major suit. And hand E, we've got 5 high card points, and there's no reason to do anything other than bid 3 no trumps here. Let's look at just a few more examples. Here, hand G, we've got 5 high card points, so we know there's enough for game. Yes, we've got a nice 6 card club suit, but there's really no point bidding clubs here. The best bid here is 3 no trumps. If we start to bid clubs and are looking to get to a 5 club contract, remember that for partner to make 5 clubs, a 5 club game, they're going to need to make 11 tricks. It's much more likely that they can make 9 tricks in 3 no trumps. So that's the game contract we're much more likely to want to play here. Hand H. Here, we've only got 4 high card points, but we've got a terrific 6 card heart suit. And I think it's just about worth bidding 4 hearts here. Even though we've only got 4 high card points, we've probably got enough to expect to make game, even if partners only got 20 high card points themselves. And that's because our clubs are such a good feature in this hand. Our singleton club is a particularly good feature for us to have here. So it's very likely that we would be able to make 4 hearts here. So probably better, safer to bid 4 hearts. The alternative bid, if you didn't bid 4 hearts, would be to bid 3 no trump. But I think 4 hearts is probably the best contract to be in here with a 6 card suit. And hand I, here we've only got two high card points. We've got a nice 5 card diamond suit, but that's no point. That's nothing special to bid here. Far better to pass here. Not enough points for game, and there's no weakness takeout available to us. So we just have to pass, and hopefully partner can make 2 no trump, or they won't go down too many tricks in 2 no trump. I'd like to round off part 1 of this lesson with a look at how responder can use the Stayman convention to find the best contract after their partner opens 2 no trump. We've already learned how a response of 2 clubs to a 1 no trump opening is a conventional bid. It's called the Stayman convention, and it has a special meaning. It simply asks the opener about their holdings in the major suits. Well, we can use the Stayman convention over a 2 no trump opening too. So after a 2 no trump opening, a response of 3 clubs by responder is asking opener to rebid any 4-card major suit that they hold. So to do this, responder has to have at least 5 high card points because the sequence is forcing to game. Once you bid anything other than pass over 2 no trump, then the sequence is forcing to either 3 no trump or a game contract in a suit. So you have to have at least 5 hard card points to be sure that there is enough points available for a game. Here's some examples. The first one, West has got 20 high card points. It's a nice balanced hand. They're definitely going to open 2 no trump. Here's the East hand. They got 9 high card points. They know that there's a game on here. There's certainly enough points for 3 no trump. You've got 9 points here. 9 plus a minimum of 20 is comfortably enough for a game contract. However, it might be that because East has 4 cards in hearts, it might well be that if there's a 4-4 fit in hearts, that actually a heart contract will play better than 3 no trumps, especially because you're short in spades and declarer would be able to trump spades in the East hand. So what East would do here is they would bid 3 clubs, which is Stayman, and that simply says to partner, please tell me about any major suit holdings that you've got. And here West has got 4 cards in the heart suit, so they would bid 3 hearts. If they didn't have 4 cards in either of the majors, they would bid 3 diamonds, and of course if they had 4 cards in spades only, they would bid 3 spades. But here 3 hearts hits the jackpot. It's exactly what East is looking for. They now know that there's a fit in the heart suit, and it's probably a better place to play than 3 no trump. So from East perspective, the right contract must be 4 hearts. And they bid that, and of course West would now pass trust East judgment, and 4 hearts is likely to be a better contract than 3 spades, than 3 no trump here. Here's a second example. Same hand for West again. A balanced 20 high card points. They're going to open 2 no trump. Here's the East hand. All I've done is I've swapped the spade and the heart suit around. So East, because they still hold 4 cards in a major suit, this time spades, they would like to bid Stayman. They have enough points for game. They know there's enough points for game, but possibly if there was to be a 4-4 fit in spades, it's worth investigating because that may be a better contract. So here they simply bid 3 clubs, which says nothing about clubs. It says to partner, please bid any 4-card major that you've got. If not, bid 3 diamonds. And here West can't bid spades. They haven't got spades. They've only got 3 of them. But here they do have a 4-card holding in hearts, of course, and they would reply 3 hearts. That's not the suit East is looking for, and they would now simply bid 3 no trump. And that says to partner, I was looking for a spade fit, but there are enough points for no trumps. Let's play in 3 no trumps. Okay, so there are times when there might be a spade fit in a sequence like that. So let's just one more example here. Here we've got 22 high card points. West has got both 4-card majors, so they've got a lovely hand here, and they're definitely going to open 2 no trump. That's the bid that describes their hand the best. Here's East's hand. 5 high card points, so there are enough for game. Even if there's no fit in a major suit here, there are enough points to play in 3 no trump, because your 5 opposite a minimum of 20 in the West hand is enough normally enough for a game level contract. So East knows there's enough for game. They can bid rather than pass here, but they might like to investigate if there's a spade fit, because a spade contract may well play better than 3 no trumps because we've got a nice doubleton in hearts. Okay, so East bids 3 clubs, which is the Stayman convention. It says nothing about their clubs at all. It says to partner, have you got 4 cards in a major suit? And of course here West has got 4 cards in both major suits, but they have to bid the hearts first because that's the lower ranking one, and the correct response when you hold both major suits is to just bid the lower one first. So they bid 3 hearts. That's not because the hearts are better, that's just because they have to bid the lower ranked suit. Okay, so West has bid 3 hearts. That isn't the suit East is looking for. So like on the last example, they can't bid spades now. If they were to bid spades now, that would show 5 cards in spades, and that's not correct here. So what they must do is bid 3 no trump. Okay, and that says I was looking for a spade fit. You haven't told me that you've got spades. Therefore, I'm going to suggest the final contract is 3 no trump. Now, West needs to do a bit of thinking. East bid Stayman asking for 4 card majors, but they weren't interested in hearts. So why is that? Well, it must be because they've got spades. Okay, so here West would now realise that East has definitely got 4 cards in spades, and the right bid now is for West to jump to 4 spades, and that would be the best contract here. So 4 spades locates your 4-4 fit in spades, and it's a much better contract to play in than 3 no trump, or it's likely to be a better contract than 3 no trump. Okay, and that's all there is to using Stayman over 2 no trumps. So we're going to move on now, and part 2 of this film we're going to look at how we can bid slams in no trumps, and that's a new subject.